Okay, first thing they asked me to find here is, well, they'd give me a bit of information about astronomical units, but I'm not doing anything with that in part A. They want me to write 150 million in standard form. Well, 150 million is 150 followed by 6 zeros. Or if you like, I mean, if you're not sure about that, and then you can do 150 multiplied by a million on your calculator, I suppose. Either way, you're going to get 150 followed by 6 zeros. Now, to write that in standard form, remember, for a number to be written in standard form, the digit part of it has to be somewhere between 1 and 10. So I'm going to take that 15 and I'm going to put the decimal point between the 1 and the 5. And I'm now going to work out the power of 10 that I need to multiply by. Okay, so here's where I've put the decimal point between the 1 and the 5. Here is where the decimal point really is in 150 million. And I'm going to move the decimal point to go from one to the other. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 jumps of the decimal point means that 150 million in standard form is 1.5 times 10 to the power 8. Okay, so now it says the distance from Venus to the Sun is 108 million kilometers. And you've got to work out how many astronomical units that is. In other words, you've got to work out how many. Okay, so we know that 1 astronomical unit is 1.5 times 10 to the 8 kilometers. And what we've actually got here is 1.08 times 10 to the 8 kilometers. And we've got to work out how many astronomical units that's the same. Now I can see that actually the distance from Venus to the Sun is less than 1 astronomical unit. If 1 astronomical unit is 1.5 times 10 to the 8, or 150 million, we've only actually got 108 million. So in fact, the distance from Venus to the Sun is actually a fraction of 1 astronomical unit. And the fraction is actually just 1.08 times 10 to the 8 over 1.5 times 10 to the 8. Or you could do that as 108 million divided by 150 million. Either way, you can do this on your calculator. Actually, this is probably slightly easier. Remove the zeros. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All you need to do is 108 divided by 150, which comes out as 0.72. Now, for some reason, they want us to write that in standard form. Well, 0.72, if we put the digits 7 and 2, I'm going to have to put the decimal point between the 7 and the 2. So it's 7.2 times 10 to the power something. Now, where I've actually put the decimal point in 7.2 is there between the 7 and the 2. The decimal point is really there. So to get from one to the other, it's a hop of 1 unit. Don't forget, though, if you're looking at a smaller number, a number which is less than 1, the power of 10 has to be negative. So in fact, you've got 7.2 times 10 to the minus 1. Now, why you do that, I don't know. It should just be 0.72 astronomical units. But in standard form, which is what they want, 7.2 times 10 to the minus 1